end zone. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Snags it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They'll run for it. He gets it down to the 3 and not an inch further, and they get a stop on 4th and goal. The Beavers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. He's in open space downfield. Turning it on. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Off play action on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Williams. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The Beavers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. A very productive play on 1st down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. He'll do it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pucks it out of the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Fresno State will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. He's got his man. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting...
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Beavers!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
On the move from inside his 5. 5 he's brought down at the 26. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understand.
And Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43. And the Beavers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off the play fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Beavers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back to pass, it's Warner. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Picked off, what a play to set him up. Bringing it back. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Oregon State! Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. He's got the tight end. Lots of running room. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Finds his tight end. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there.
Well, I'll tell you, I know they're losing the game. It's only the first half, but this offense, obviously, they've spent some time practicing 2-minute throughout the week. You can see they're really in rhythm, they're really in focus, and they're attacking the right areas of the field in order to try to maintain as much clock as possible.
2 seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Finds his back in the middle. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the offense has done its job. They have the lead, and they'll secure it as we head to halftime. As expected, they're content to run out the clock and go into halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from there in Corvallis. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make...
Menu narration option is set to off.
Respectable.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Corners are going to bail. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
Quickly out to the tight end. 36 after a pickup of 5. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. To the air, it's Murphy. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Beavers will send out the punt unit. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Makes a move. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed in the middle, it's Anderson.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Hauls it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's a heat. It's on target and complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking your book...
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Great example of how a 2nd half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt, first half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak, it looked like it was ugly, but now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And the extra point is good.
Oregon State, 21. Fresno State, 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and throws out the RPO. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. And the Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll move the wide receiver to the ground to try to pick up the first. Fights off a defender. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Beavers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Handoff from the gun. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. The Beavers are marching down the field. They're going to ride this running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Beavers will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Webster. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He lets it fly. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Cut, and oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run.
And all the ways to get a first down, that's how the offense chose to do it. I mean, make the mistake, throw the interception, Palmer, but heads-up play, force the fumble, and
he's going to throw deep right side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. A dangerous cover man and a dangerous return man after the pick as he gets it all the way to the 44-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Beavers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Grabs behind the line. It's Hankerson. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Beavers decide to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. And they got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven.
And he throws another interception, his third one. Well, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. Great place to start for this offense. Caught in the backfield is Clemens. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. The handoff, keep working on that clock. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a three-game losing streak.